Nicki Minaj, born Onika Tanya Mirage on December 8, 1982 in St. James, Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, is one of the most influential and transformative artists in modern music history. A woman who reshaped hip-hop, pop culture, and female rap through fearless self-expression, lyrical dominance, and unapologetic ambition. Her story begins far from the bright lights of fame, in a childhood marked by instability, fear, and survival. Nicki spent her early years in Trinidad before moving to Queens, New York, at the age of 5 to reunite with her mother, Carol Mirage, who had migrated earlier in search of a better life. Growing up in South Jamaica, Queens, Nicki experienced a turbulent home environment largely shaped by her father's struggles with addiction and violence. These early hardships left a deep emotional imprint on her, fueling both her creative imagination and her drive to escape circumstances that felt suffocating and dangerous. As a child, Nicki often retreated into fantasy, creating characters, voices, and personalities as a coping mechanism, a habit that would later evolve into the alter egos that became central to her artistry. She attended LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts, initially training as an actress, but music soon emerged as her true calling. Despite early dreams of Broadway and theater, reality forced her into survival mode, working jobs such as waitressing, while quietly nurturing her artistic ambitions. Nicki's early adult years were filled with rejection, self-doubt, and financial instability, yet she refused to abandon her belief that she was destined for greatness. Her entry into the rap world was raw and relentless, marked by homemade recordings, underground performances, and a growing reputation for unmatched lyrical agility. She began uploading freestyles online and distributing mixtapes that showcased her rapid-fire flow, animated delivery, and fearless confidence. Projects like Playtime Is Over, Sucka Free, and Beam Me Up Scotty attracted attention in the hip-hop underground, setting her apart in a male-dominated industry that rarely made space for women who refused to fit into narrow molds. Her big break came when Lil Wayne discovered her talent and signed her to Young Money Entertainment, a moment that would alter the course of her life forever. As the first female artist signed to the label, Nicki faced intense pressure to prove herself, not only as a woman in rap, but as a dominant force capable of standing shoulder to shoulder with the genre's biggest names. She rose to the challenge with unmatched ferocity, stealing the spotlight on collaborations through sharp verses that demanded attention and respect. Her debut album, Pink Friday, released in 2010, was both a commercial and cultural phenomenon, debuting at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and eventually reaching number 1, making Nicki Minaj a household name. The album blended pop, rap, and R&B, introducing the world to a new kind of female rapper who could dominate charts while maintaining lyrical prowess. Songs like Super Bass crossed over into mainstream pop, while tracks like Moment for Life and Roman's Revenge showcased her alter ego, Roman Zelensky, a chaotic theatrical persona that embodied her inner rebellion and creative freedom. Nicki's alter egos were not gimmicks, but extensions of her psyche, allowing her to explore emotion, rage, humor, and vulnerability in ways that few artists dared. With each subsequent album, including Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded, The Pink Print, and Queen, Nicki continued to evolve, balancing commercial success with raw personal storytelling. The Pink Print marked a turning point, revealing a more vulnerable side as she addressed heartbreak, family loss, and emotional pain, proving that strength and softness could coexist in the same voice. Beyond music, Nicki Minaj became a fashion icon, known for bold wigs, dramatic makeup, and fearless style choices that challenged conventional beauty standards. She refused to shrink herself for public comfort, embracing exaggeration and excess as symbols of empowerment rather than shame. Her presence sparked controversy, criticism, and intense media scrutiny, yet she remained unshaken, often using backlash as fuel rather than limitation. Nicki's career has not been without conflict, as public feuds and industry rivalries frequently placed her under a microscope. But her resilience allowed her to navigate these storms while maintaining artistic dominance. She consistently broke records, becoming the female rapper with the most Billboard Hot 100 entries and influencing an entire generation of artists who cite her as inspiration. Her impact extends far beyond chart positions, redefining what it means for women to be loud, complex, sexual, intellectual, aggressive, and emotional in hip-hop without apology. Nicki Minaj is also a savvy businesswoman, leveraging her brand into endorsements, fashion collaborations, and ventures that expanded her influence beyond music. In her personal life, she has experienced love, loss, and transformation.